It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Another episode of the greatest show on television, Invincible. Last episode, the ending was insane with Conquest. Leads us to this episode. There is so much that goes on in this episode. The start of the Viltrumite War, and let me tell you, it is a banger. What a shocker. A few things that happen in this episode, but obviously one of the main ones is, of course, Mark, Oliver, and Omni-Man being on this planet stranded alone, waiting for Mark to heal from his injuries, from Conquest after, I don't know, maybe because he ripped his guts out. Dear God, I will never forget that. While they're on this planet too, Omni-Man decides to help train Oliver because he definitely needs it. Also, they need to go find certain proteins to help Mark absorb to help his healing factor, so it'll take him less time in order to heal from his injuries. It takes about 2 months in order for Mark to heal from his injuries, but during that time, there's a lot of bonding between Oliver and Omni-Man, because at the beginning, obviously, Oliver hates him, then eventually he loves him. Also, Omni-Man builds Conquest a grave, a little bit crazy. Then eventually Mark heals from his injuries, wakes up, and they all have facial hair, especially Oliver. Shout out to the Peach Fuzz. Of course, the biggest part of this episode that will change the series forever is the Viltrumite War. It actually started between the Coalition of Planets and the Viltrum Empire, and oh my God, it was so cool, especially because we get to see a ton of Thrag in this episode, and I mean a lot of Thrag, a lot of voice lines, dialogue, scenes by himself. It was so great to see the man. He didn't fight at all, not like he needs to, because let me tell you, it's coming later on in the season. And there's just a lot of action that goes on in this episode, especially because there's a huge montage in this for the 2 months that Mark is trying to recover from his injuries, that this is the Viltrumite and Coalition War, and we get to see a montage of everybody fighting the Viltrumites, especially because you know who's here? Battle Beast is here, baby. Hell yeah. Especially because the way he was licking his lips at one of the Viltrumites, I'd hate to be that guy. Oh wait, he's probably dead. Also, Space Racer's back in this episode, and we actually see the Infinity Ray in action actually kill blow up. And let me tell you, Nolan definitely beat him only because of plot armor. There is no shot he beat this man. He's one-shotting ships and Viltrumites like they're nothing. This all leads to later in the episode where the Viltrumites are actually losing the Coalition of Planets in this war. And Thrag's like, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. We're going to their home court and I'm taking it over. Even though General Krieg's like, that's probably not a good idea, sir. And then he gives him a look. He looks at the fate and he's like, all right, sir, absolutely. You're the smartest man I know. We're going to go do it now. I'll tell you what, Thrag wasn't playing any games. The second they came there, my God, they were tearing the shit up, and it was a massacre. Holy crap. It was a back and forth, but we actually get to see Thetis in action, and Optimus Prime was putting a can of whoop-ass on him. Definitely pretty back and forth, but the Viltrumites were getting the edge until Mark, Oliver, and Omni-Man came to save the day, destroying their ship, and then Thrag and all of them retreat, and we actually find out that Thrag is planning to gather all the Viltrumites on planet Viltrum, and that's where we leave off to next episode, and oh my God, I'm so hyped. I know exactly what's going to happen there. Oh my God, it's about to be cinema. I absolutely love this episode so much. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Great, amazing time. Enjoyed every single second of it. Can't wait for the next 2 episodes, especially whatever the hell the finale is going to be, because those are always crazy. So type down in the comments below what you thought of this episode, and I'll see you next week.